Okay, let's continue. Complete the date table. So we already did some on the date table, some lab here. Do it earlier. You see there. We created the date table, and right now we want to further refine it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Continue. In this style, you complete the design of the date table by hiding columns. Right. You already know why we hide columns. And creating hierarchy. So you know also why do you need hierarchy? So that we can group things into groups like top of the hierarchy, middle, and the lowest hierarchy. So we can go refine further detail and detail in place as we work on the table there. Okay. Okay, you then create relationship between sales and target. Switch to model view in data table. Switch to model view in the data table. Hide the month key column. Set hiding to yes. Model view in the date table. Date table. Okay, date table, and we want to hide the month key column. Month key column is already highlighted. Hidden. Yes, done. Okay. And next on the data right side pane, select the date table, select select off on the year column and select create hierarchy. Year column, create hierarchy. Date year column, create hierarchy. Yep. Okay. Rename newly created hierarchy to fiscal by right select and rename. So that fiscal. Fiscal. Done. And then follow two remaining fields and add the follow two remaining fields to the fiscal hierarchy by selecting them in the data pane. Right clicking, select add to hierarchy fiscal. So quarter, add to hierarchy, month, add to hierarchy. Let's do that. Quarter, add to fiscal, and next one is month. Month, add to hierarchy fiscal. Okay, and we have that year, quarter, and month under fiscal. So, okay, the following two model relationship: date to sales order date. Okay, we have our date and date to sales. I'm gonna move it here easier. To sales order date. There we go. And next is target to target month. Sorry, date target to target month. Yep, we're correct. Date targets to target month. Target to target month. The left is shorthand rotation. Reference will look like this. Hide the following two columns: sales order date to sales order date. And the next one to hide is target month. And we're good. Mark the date table. All right, so we have to mark as a date table. Yeah. Switch to report view. In the data, select date, not the date table. On the tools, on the table menu, contextual ribbon from inside calendars, mark as date table. Okay, and in the mark sequential window, slide the mark as a date table property yes, and in the choose a date column drop down list, select date and save. So let's select it yes, and select date and save. Save the Power BI desktop file. Save the Power BI desktop file. Create a simple measures. In this style, we create simple measure. Simple measure aggregate values in a single column or count rows of a table. In report view page on page 2 in the data pane, drag the sales to sales unit price field. Okay, let's do that. So drag the sales. Drag the sales unit price field to matrix value. Unit price, sales unit price. And there we go. Cut that. In the visual field pane, visualization pane, in the values field, where you notice the unit price is listed at the average of unit price. Let's check it out. Average of unit price. There we go. Select the drop down for unit price and notice the available menu options. There we go. So much there. To create a measure in the data pane, right click sales. Create a measure in the data pane, in right click sales, and then select new measure. In the fund bar, add the following. Alright, let's do this. Average price, sales unit per price. There we go. We have that. Average price measure to the matrix visual and notice that the it produces the same result as the unit price column but with different formatting. You can see it's the same, both of them. All right. In the values, we'll in the values, open the context menu for the average price. Feel and notice that it isn't possible to change the aggregation technique. So we can't change that. Use the snippets line definition to create the following 5 measures for the sales table. Okay, for this table, we're going to create all these measures, 5 measures altogether. Okay, let's do that. Open our snippets. We just click here. We done this already, and let's check it out. What we need to do here. Use a snippet distribution to create the following 5 measures to the sales table. Let's create 5 measures to the sales table, right? Sales table, new measure. Which is the first one, median price. Let's check it out. Should be this one, median price. After median price, minimum price. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we have that median price. Yes, let's create more measures. New measure. Next one, you want is minimum price. You have that minimum price. Next one is when you want the max price. Control C. Sales measures. Very good. Oh, we have some issues here. Characters in a measure. Let's check it out. Okay, we have something wrong here. Maximum. Yep, we're missing that. Let's just correct that. And we're good. And we have the max price. Here we go. And we have the orders. Here the orders. And we have order line or order lines. Order lines, the last one. order lines. Okay, we got that already. Okay, the distinction function level used in the order measure will count orders only once, ignoring duplicates. The counter function used in the order line measure operates over a table. So we check it out. I'll give an explanation shortly. Switch to model view and then multi-select the four price measure. And then multi-select the four price measure: average price, maximum price, median price, and mean price. Average price, average, max, medium, mean. Average price, minimum price, maximum price, medium. Correct? Average price, minimum price, maximum price, median price. Okay. Measures, configure the following requirement. Set the format to two decimal places. Assign to a display folder named pricing. So you're going to create a new display folder. Done. There we go. Hide the unique price column. Unique price column. Done. Multi-select the order lines multi-select the order lines and order measures. Then configure the following requirement: order lines and orders. Set the format, use the thousand separator. Assign the display folder name counts, thousand separator. Yep, done. Import view in the value, the matrix visual for the price field. Select X to remove it in the price field. Okay, let's remove in the price field. I'm going to remove it. Yeah, for the price field. Select X to remove it. Okay, let's remove it. Hang on, let me just see here. Okay, so we left with average price alone. Increase the size of the matrix visual to fill the page. Let's do that. Okay, it should be good. Add the following 5 measures to the matrix visual: median price, medium, minimum, maximum. Okay, medium. Here we go. We want to add medium, minimum, max. Medium, minimum, and max. Done. And what's next? Orders, order line. Orders, order line. Done. Verify the result look sensible and are correctly formatted. So let's check out 8459. and 739, 2146, and 475, 4196, 4868. Yep, we got it. Create additional measures, create more measures. It as you create more measures that use more complex formula. The report view, select page 1 and review the table visual, noticing that the total for noticing the total for the target column. 676, all right. Set the table visual and then visualization pane, remove the target field. Visualization, remove the target field. Okay, let's remove the target field, this one. Done. Rename the target column as target amount. Okay. Create the following measures on the target table. Let's create the following measures. New measure. Okay, copy and paste. We have that. From the target measure for zero decimal places, format the target measure for 0 decimal places. Format decimal. Okay, okay, so with 2 there, good. Hide the target amount column. Select hide. We're done. Add the target measure to the table visual. Done. Notice the target column total is now blank. Yep. I use the snippets file definition to create the following 2 measures for the targets table. Enter. We got that. Add another measure. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, you know. And next one is the variance margin. And we have the variance margin there. Format the variance measure for 0 decimal places. Variance measure for 0 decimal places. Okay, 0 decimal places. And format the variance margin measure percentage with 2 decimal places. 32. Okay, very good. Add the variance and measures to the table visual. Let's add them up. Yep, we got that. These are the visuals for column and rows can be seen. So all columns can be seen. So let's check it out. We have all that variance margin negative 47.10%. Albert negative 47.10%. We have got that. All right, correct. Next one is variance 9161,374. Yep, we got that. And 19450, and yep, got that. And then yep, we got that. Okay, we good. At the right corner of the data pane, collapse and then expand, open the pane. Right corner of the data pane, collapse and then expand, open. Okay, for what purpose? Collapse and expand. Done. So purpose to reset. Notice the target table now appears at the top of the list. Yeah, it's already there earlier. Top of the list, yeah. Uh, Tables that compare only visible area automatically is at the top of the list. Okay, there we go.